Hello, if anybody's out there, sorry I'm running a little late. A few minutes later than I originally planned, but that's okay. We're getting going. All right. As you can see, I have a blank work area. And I've got somebody chiming in on me. Yeah, late again. All right. Oh, hope everybody's doing well tonight. As soon as somebody chimes in on the stream, see if anybody's actually watching. Oh, I gotta move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. All right. I actually do have something I need to work on tonight. It's just a matter of getting all my ducks in a row. Anybody that knows me knows I'm doing a show tomorrow, a small little show at the downtown library here in Jacksonville called the Jacksonville Book Fest, and I needed to get us some supplies before I got started, and I totally forgot about it. Oh, nice. What time does Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. start, Jason? You know, I've only ever watched like the first 3 episodes of season 1 of that show, so I'm really far behind. Oh. Here, let me show you guys. Oh, okay, so I got an hour. Well, I planned on only doing about an hour of the live stream anyway. Check this out. These are some classic retro Thor comics that I picked up out of the 50-cent bin yesterday and today. I don't need the light to shine directly on it. Thor 328, 29, 30, 31, and then a bunch of the Walter Simonson Thors 339, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, and 48. I am so thrilled. I am looking forward to reading these. Heck, I might even do a review of them. Make them part of my retro review series. I do have plans for a drawing tonight, but of course I don't have any of the things that I need where I need them, so we'll work on that while we chit-chat. First thing I need to do is open up my reference. I had planned to work on a splash page this evening, and got to make sure I have my layout, because I'm useless without my layouts. All right. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. I can't wait to go digging through them. I know some of those are, I think the Walter Simonson issues start like at the end of the Beta Ray Bill saga, which I think I have a trade paperback copy of that, so this is all, most of the issues I got was the stuff that takes place after that, so it is very cool. Let's see here. What I'm doing is, I know I should have done this ahead of time, but, oh well, it happens. I'm printing out the layout for the next page I'm going to work on, so that I can actually work on it. You guys can just hang on and enjoy the ride. Pretty much from start to finish. Ugh. I promise, next time I do this, I'll be better prepared. Let's see. These were originally small sketches I did during dinner last night. And then I scanned them into the computer, put them onto the template, which I have set up. And then now I'm gonna tell us again how you feel about Spectacular Spidey 300. Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Oh, did you actually, have you read the digital copy I gave you yet? I want to hear your opinion on this. You know what's so funny is, oh, you haven't read it yet? No, okay, well, I guess you can't chime in then. Oh, very nice. I'm glad some of us work. One of us has to pay the bills, right? All right. I'm going to take this off screen for just a second. I need to use my light table to transfer this image over. Now, I thought about making a video talking about the movie Mike and I went and saw last night. We went and saw Death Wish. I don't know. I may make a video. It's not that it was bad or anything. I enjoyed the movie a lot, but to be honest with you, if you've seen the preview, you've seen the whole movie. There were no surprises whatsoever in that movie last night. Which really stunk because I was hoping to be surprised and I was not. Alright. And you guys are getting to see the method behind the madness here. Oh. But yeah, the reason I'm running late tonight is because it was about 7 o'clock. Jen and I are having dinner, and we're sitting down watching TV, and I realized that I have no cash whatsoever on me. I don't have any dollars or anything. You know, that would be the old Death Wish, the original. So I had to go out and get some change. So made a run by Michael's, picked up some art paper, ran by Target, picked up some gum, because that's actually kind of important if you're going to be sitting there all day meeting people, is to actually have fresh smelling breath, you know? It's very important. So picked up gum, got change, and now I'm a third of the way ready to go. Ready to go for tomorrow is what I'm referring to. Right now, I'm still about halfway there. I know you guys are looking at a nice big blank piece of paper, but there'll be something added to it in just a minute. You know what? Now you can look at the cord from my microphone for a minute while I move it over closer to my light table. So Jason, what's the last good movie you saw? In the theaters, I mean. You know what I think's funny? It's not high on my list. Red Sparrow, it's not really very high on my list. I think it's kind of funny that I saw somebody made a meme that said they finally decided to make a Black Widow movie, and it doesn't have anything to do with the Marvel comic character. But having a child who works at a theater makes that very nice. Get me into movies every now and then. But bad Black Widow movie wannabe? Yeah, I bet it will be. Oh well. Yeah, a good thing about having a boy who works at the theater is he can get you into movies. But he's you know how my wife always picked on me because when I worked from home, I would sit in front of the computer and work on the computer all day long. And then when I was done with working, I'd sit in front of the computer and work on the computer all night long. And she's like, can't you just get away from work? And I said, well, this is what I like to do. But he, every now and then, likes to get away from the theater. Yeah, I can believe that, Jason. Is that one that's on your list? Something you're going to go see? Not a big Jennifer Lawrence fan, huh? I like Jennifer Lawrence, the actress, but I like the person too for a while, until she started becoming like this super radical, you know, trying to figure out a good word, a way to be nice. Maybe it's easier just not to say anything. No notification, Avery. Ah, shit, that sucks. Well, damn it. Thank you, YouTube, for failing me once again. You know what? I can actually... rotate the camera over. So you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just transferring the layout for this page onto this bigger sheet of paper. Oh, all three of those are on my list. Absolutely. Hey, did you hear Avengers got moved up a week? It's going to be released on April 27th. Which sucks. I had to call my wife and spoil her birthday movie. Because her birthday is May 3rd. And usually there's awesome movies opening up on her birthday weekend. And, oh well. Oh yeah, I was telling Mike, you originally had Avengers on April 4th, then, May 4th, and then you had May 18th was Deadpool, and then a week later it was Solo. So I mean, it was gonna be like four movies in a row, you know, or 3 movies in a row. Actually, Rampage comes out, I believe, on the 20th. So you would have Rampage, Avengers, Deadpool, and then Solo. So yeah, I think the only one of those I actually care about is Free Comic Book Day. Actually, I think Avery and I are going to be setting up at one of the local comic book shops, or we've been told we could. So, oh, come on. Rampage is going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, you got Skyscraper, Rampage, all the Dwayne Johnson rock movies coming out. My wife's a fan, so we will, of course, have to go see them. Alright. Like I said, I'm just transferring everything over to the larger paper. Yeah, it does that a lot, especially if you guys are like the only ones sending messages. It really sucks when you're trying to say something, you know? Yeah, Avery doesn't know what Rampage is. That's okay. He says that about a lot of things that I like. Oh. Alright guys, I'm almost done. I just need to... to get the gist of what I got going on here. You know, you'd think that I had a plan to have this done at 8, to have this started at 8, that I would actually be ready to go at 8, but nope, of course not. Maybe one day. Emerald City Comic Con? Yeah, that'd be nice, but let's rotate my camera. See what we can do here. Y'all should just be glad I'm at least wearing a shirt for this. I was doing recording earlier today, and I knew I was just recording the sound, so I was El Natural, so to say, but you guys are lucky. I care about you, so I actually put a shirt on for this. Oh, stupid emails. Well, as you can see by the drawing, we've got Hero and Pang, who is the otter. It's an otter. I think he's more of. I think he might be a ferret. I'll have to double check. I think. Yeah, no, he's probably an otter, but honestly, he looks more like a ferret. But that's okay. They are flying through the sky on the back of the crane. Now, there's a dog outside making noise, and Charlie's going to have to chime in just a second. Yeah, Avery, you need to come up with a new joke. I've heard that one from you several times, you know. No matter how true it is, how absolutely goddamn true it is. Alright. Honest with you, I may have to do some tighter pencils. I was thinking I was going to be loose on this one, but I might need to go a little tighter. Just because there's so many different layers in this one. Layers as in you got two characters back to back. You've got the chair that they're sitting in, or the harness that they're sitting in. You've got the bird. There's a level of oh well. Yeah, I know. The classics never get old, but Avery, to be honest with you, I could see it now. 10 years from now, we'll be hanging out with Todd, and you're going to say something like, oh God, I can't do that because I don't have health insurance. And Todd's daughter is going to say, yeah, you can't afford the chemo. The joke's going to get so old so quickly. Yeah. All right. Time to get back to work. Oh, I checked the mail, the shipping status. The proof copy from Kablam should be here in the mail tomorrow. I am so looking forward to getting a hold of that. I can't wait to see what Avery's colors look like in real life, I guess you could say. You know, I think I have to change this. Oh, let me look at the reference again. There's just something about this head that's not making me happy. It probably should be much further ahead, much further. Because when she flies, she doesn't bend her neck. Her neck is actually out straight. But as she's taking, she can do that like that. So, yeah, and I know you guys just saw my arms waving in the air. Waving like I just don't care. Oh well. You know, if I remember correctly, there is no record of the chat once you save the live stream. So I'm not going to read what you just wrote, Avery, because you're such a nasty young man. Nasty old man, actually. Oh, you're bad, you're bad. Hey, Jason, did you see I put up another Mega Bloks video? If you get a chance, check it out, but then skip all the way to the very end, because I actually used Netflix end credits, not end credit, end screen, where you're able to put up like a subscribe button, as well a link to previous videos. Yeah, shut up, Jason. So check it out and see it. No, it was the Mega Constructs, the Pokemon ones. I've got to redo the end screen because I didn't leave enough room for the buttons and all, but so I got to redo it. But at least now I know how to. This is the kind of page I can't wait to see Avery actually color. You know, it's going to be. I just said you can fast forward it to the last 20 seconds if you want. Dork. this is the kind of page that I can't wait to see Avery color, because they're flying through the sky and there's going to be clouds, and this particular part is at the very beginning, so there's it's a sunset, a sunrise, what the hell am I talking about? A sunrise. So he's going to add all those amazing effects he adds into the background. Just, it's going to be amazing. Jason, I was watching Avery doing some coloring this morning, or this afternoon, and it was absolutely fabulous. And he's knocking it out of the park with the coloring of Hero. So he'll tell you he's not, and it's all crap and all whatnot, but it is amazing. So if there's anybody else out there watching who has not seen Avery do live coloring of Hero, you should definitely check out his live streams when he does it. He's the one. Comics and Illustration Studio 7.62, which I don't have a clue what that means. He's told me there's a meaning to it, and I'm not smart enough to get it, so that's okay. But when he's doing his live, you guys need to subscribe to his channel, hit notifications. Well, it's all right. Somebody's gonna watch. Somebody may chime in and watch this video later. You never know. Well, I'm showing four viewers. I'm assuming 2 for Avery. Does that mean 2 for Jason? I know Avery watches these. He does one on his computer and then one on his phone. So, and I'm not watching it this time, so I don't count. But that's okay. And I don't know, I only got Jason till 9 anyway. Oh, I show 4 watching. I wish there was a way that it could tell you. Huh. Oh, that's right, through your TV. Maybe it shows you 2 and it shows me 4, even though technically it's only 2. But oh well. You guys get the point. So Jason, are you a die-hard Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan? So are you telling me you're taking up 3 different views of this? Your computer, your TV, and your phone? Avery? Oh, that was Jason. Never mind. Alright, forget it. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that's one of the shows that would give Avery cancer. Am I right, Avery? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Alright, now we're going to do some inking now that I've laid this out pretty much as roughly as I want it to be. So, I'm actually going to start. I probably should start in the front and move back. But, Oh, well, that's good. Are you trying to tell me they don't have pops for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I'm sure they do. I'm sure you're always on the lookout for them, too, aren't you? Oh, guess what local comic book store just got pops in the store? Borderlands. The guy that has the 50-cent comics and the discount graphic novels and all that he sets up in Chip's store, he brought in a whole displayed shelf of pops. There's a variety of them. I don't think there were any Last Jedi pops or anything. Are you still looking for any of those? Anything specific that I can keep an eye out for? Because you know I'm going to Walmart and Target and Toys R Us all the time. There's some ornamentation that's going to go on this thing, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Oh, I don't think we have an FYE store around here. I think you have to go down to Orlando for that, if I remember correctly. Is that something you can get online? Don't you have an FYE store up there by you? Wasn't that one of the ones we went and checked out when I was up there? Oh, okay. You don't have to yell, man. Yeah, if it's a store he goes to, it's probably Orange Park, because well, it could be the Avenues. I haven't been to the Avenues in forever. Oh well. Hey, we hit a lot of stores while I was up there, remember? I can't remember them all, you know? You crazy pop collectors, you know? If anybody out there is listening wants to know what the heck we're talking about, my friend Jason here is he's a big fan of those that trend, that's that going out of style trend. Because you know it's gonna dry up sooner or later. It'll be just like Beanie Babies or Pogs or one of those other fads. Actually, Beanie Babies is probably the closer analogy. You're not going to send your kids through college on your pop collection unless you sell them right now. Oh, absolutely. Actually, Avery and I talked about it at one point, about making, you know, one of the things that Avery and I, when we sat down and were talking about the coloring for Hero, Avery asked me, says, what color are your characters? And I pretty much said, well, I don't know. Animal colors, you know. I never thought that far ahead. And when he started working on the color designs for the main characters, he told me that he specifically imagined what the characters would look like as toys or stuffed animals and so forth, and tried to find colors that worked, you know, simpler colors that would work best for that. So, you know, even though I wasn't thinking about it, Avery was knocking it out of the park. So, and you know what I just realized? I drew this incorrectly. If he's holding on to the reins are coming out of the bottom, out of the top, He's not controlling it from the bottom. That's pretty stupid, Andrew. Oh well. I have a choice. I can either white it out, or I can digitally correct it later, or I could totally just fix it now. You know what? I will digitally fix it. Actually, you know what? I can actually... These lines don't have to be perfect. Make a pop-ified variant cover for Hero? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I did that that special edition cover specifically for Dragon Con. That was kind of cool. That was a fun experience. Alright, I'm going to have to go back and digitally fix that, but that's okay. See, kids, even professional artists make mistakes. And oh well. I was waiting for one of you guys to chime in about that professional artist comment. Yeah, I bet. So what you got going on for your Saturday, Jason? You got any big plans? So I know you're a Monday through Friday kind of working guy, right? The weekends for... Yeah, okay. I was talking to Mike the other day, and I said something stupid, and he just starts laughing, and I go, "What are you laughing about?" He says, "Dad, you're getting ready to make another soured milk comment." And I'm like, "Oh, God. I gotta stay away from stuff like that." That reference is totally inside baseball, but Avery knows what I'm talking about. And honestly, I still stand by the comment that I made. I do not like sour milk in my cereal. I don't know anybody who does, and I've said that over and over again. All right. Well, I just screwed up which line I'm just going to be deleting, but that's okay. Because you know what? That's why God made Photoshop, so that we can fix our mistakes. Avery, aren't you glad you don't have to color my actual originals? Because some of these would look horrible if I had to color them. Or had to have you color them, you know? With all the technical errors I make. Yeah. I know what you're saying. But that's okay. Avery, what do you got planned for tomorrow? I already told you guys what I'm doing. I'll be at the library most of the day. Actually, the good thing is the library event's only from 10 a.m. to 3. So I'll actually have like a good part of the day left over when I'm done. Sleep, art, repeat. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds good. Are you planning on doing any live streams? And if so, do you know when? Honestly, I think Avery flies by the seat of his pants when it comes to his live streams. He sits down and says, you know what? I'm going to live stream, and just does it. Gotta respect him, man. He could just get out there and just do it. Okay. Jason, have you seen Black Panther yet? Oh, you're absolutely right. Avery, I was talking to you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. What's wrong is when you tell everybody, hey, I'm going to start live streaming at 8 o'clock, and then 5-6 minutes later you still haven't done it yet. So, best to just go by the seat of your pants. Oh, the reason I was asking you, Jason, is because I was going to go on a rant, because I keep hearing everybody saying how much they think, everybody keeps saying about how much they think Killmonger is the best Marvel villain yet. And I have to disagree. I disagree 100%. Yes, he was a good villain. I enjoyed Michael Jordan, whatever his name is, his acting. I mean, it was good. I thought he made a great bad guy, but I don't think he's the best villain so far. I'd have to give that to Loki. I mean, heck, Loki's been in what, like 4 or 5 movies already? You know? And how many movies is Killmonger going to be in? I mean, really? And to be honest with you, I liked Hera too. She was great. But honestly, I thought Claw was the better villain. He was crazy, insane, and in the history of Black Panther, Claw is like one of Black Panther's main nemesis. He's like the Joker to Batman, you know? Oh, well. Hella had a skin-tight suit, so yeah. Hey, that one's on Steelbook case next week, Jason. The 6th. Is that one that's on your list? It is definitely on my list. I think Michael just got home because I heard you probably heard the dog barking because somebody came in the front door. That would be Michael. He was spending the day with his grandmother, not mother. Oh, sweet. You pre-ordered it, huh? Yep, Avery, I agree with you 100% on that last comment. I'm not going to repeat it because, you know, it's not necessary for the to be left in, you know, no reason I should make that comment part of history. That's definitely true. Actually, I wanted to do a drawing for... Oh! That reminds me what I was going to do tonight instead of this. There was something else I had originally had planned. But I'm going to leave it for my next live stream. I was talking to Mike about ideas for this particular live stream, what I was going to draw during it. And I said, ooh, you know what I could do? I could advertise it and put it out there that I was going to do a live stream drawing of Black Panther. But instead of doing Black Panther, the Marvel character, I was going to do a Black Panther from Heroes World. And I may still do that. Yeah, because I was originally going to do a Hera drawing at one point. And it never happened. And it reminded me that I was going to be drawing a Marvel... I was going to do a drawing inspired by a Marvel character, which brought me back to Black Panther, and... You can see how that in a Hela, yes, that's what I meant, not Hera. Yeah, but you guys know I can barely speak proper English. You know as damn well I don't know grammar and I can't spell. So picking on me for incorrect grammar, pronouncing people's names wrong, that's just cheap and too easy. You know, it's too easy. Fried rice. Oh, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. Ugh. Oh, I totally screwed that hand up, didn't I? That's what I get when I tried to draw the hand the other way. Oh, well. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to fix it digitally. Yes, I know. Yes, I know it doesn't get old, but after a point, isn't it like making fun of somebody? You know, if somebody had like a huge, you know, a mole right in the middle of their forehead, and every time you saw him you made fun of it, you know, it gets old after a while, you know. Andrew can't pronounce names correctly, he can't spell, he's horrible, you know. Yeah, it definitely has a derpy hand. But that's okay. I will fix it digitally later. Because you know what I'll do? I will actually, literally, I will copy this hand and I will flip it over and paste it right there. See, at least I know exactly where it's supposed to go. That's right. That's how we shoot. That's how we do. Yeah, I know. Making fun of me is easy. It's as easy as it is fun. But, doesn't it get boring sometime? I mean, you guys... Don't you get boring of picking on the guy, you know? You know, it's funny, I did not create seat belts for these characters. You know, not that I think they need them, but... Yeah, that's true too. Actually, I have a Hera in my comic. I haven't introduced her yet, so... I don't think we don't have a Hela in our comic, but no, they do not need seatbelts. I'm just gotta keep in mind that I've still gotta draw the wings here. Oh, they're picking on me out there. So what do you think's the chance they're going to say something like that in Ready Player One? Where we're going to go, we don't need roads. I think there's a good chance somebody's going to say it. Actually, the fact that they don't have seatbelts actually leads to a funny line in the next panel, because Hero's kind of like falling out of the seat, and Peng, who's the character here, tells him to make sure he holds on. Hey, kid.
Hey, Dad.
How was your day?
Long.
Long? Okay. How's Granny doing?
She's doing good. Muffin threw up on me.
The dog threw up on you?
Yep.
Well.
But that's kind of what happens when you take little puppy on the car ride for the first time.
Yeah, I bet.
That's what happened with Charlie, too.
Actually, Charlie threw up on me when he and I were dancing together one time.
Yeah.
See, I tell you guys these stories because I know, you're going to keep it between just us, so yep. It's never going to get out there into the real world. Yes, I have seen the Wreck-It Ralph 2 teaser trailer. It looks fantastic. Ralph breaks the internet. That sounds like fun. Ready Player One's a new Steven Spielberg movie that's coming out soon, where pretty much the entire world plays games online and lives in virtual reality, and it brings in all these things from Steven Spielberg movies, everything from Iron Giant to Back to the Future to Tron. I don't think Tron was a Baby Moana is in the TV. Oh, really? Okay. Well, cool. but it's a big it's Ready Player One's like a big sci-fi special effects laden type movie, Steven Spielberg movie, and it looks actually pretty good. It's definitely not up your alley. I don't think there's any horror elements in it, and I know you're a big horror fan. Even crappy horror. We had that discussion this weekend. Speaking of which, how was your Hatchet movie? Did you enjoy it? Ready Player One is one of the ones that I want to see and Jennifer wants to see. So we may either have to go together with Michael and pay for one ticket, or he's going to have to take us each individually. Which happens from time to time. But one of the benefits at working at a theater is you get to go see movies for free. And you can take one person to go see a movie with you. And sometimes it's your mother, sometimes it's your father, sometimes it's your sister, or sometimes it's your father's best friend. Right, Avery? Which is a nice thing to. It's a nice thing to have with a kid, you know. It's a nice thing to have a kid who's got connections. I always wanted to either work at a movie theater or know somebody who worked at a movie theater, and now that is the case. Cringe-tastic in fun ways. Alright, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've been talking to his sister about that. He needs that appropriate push out the door, so to say. And the only problem is she doesn't have very many girlfriends that she can, introduce him to, which is sad because she's more of a guy girl. Not a guy girl, but she's kind of tomboyish, but she's still a girl. She'd probably think I've told her before she's one of the guys. And she yells at me for saying that, but it's true. Yeah, one of these days he'll have a girlfriend, and he can take her to the movies for free. God, if I worked at a movie theater when I was dating, that would have made. I might actually had some money left over, Because Jennifer and I, that was one of the things we really liked to do, was to go see movies. We saw a lot of movies. I think we were never big into clubs or parties and stuff like that. We always liked movies. I'd say it was the intimate situations. But to be honest, we just liked movies. Actually, I think I liked movies more than she did, but that's okay. She's my gal, and it was whatever Andrew likes, I'll be happy with. Avery, I never tried that trick, but I'll make sure Sunday when we go out to lunch that I say, hey, Avery wants to tell you about a popcorn thing you need to know about. Make sure he asks you, and you can tell him all about it. Alright guys, we're actually coming up on an hour, and I know Jason has probably already checked out, because it's 9 o'clock. So I'm going to wrap this up. I may finish the rest of this in a video later. Probably not a live stream. I probably won't live stream the rest of this, but I appreciate you guys hanging out and chit-chatting and saying hi. Oh, very good, very good. But either way, I'm going to start wrapping this up, mainly because I was talking to Todd last night, and he was giving me some advice in regards to times. One of the things he said was you want to keep your videos at least 10 minutes or at least an hour. So my goal is to create my videos to be at least 10 minutes long and my live streams at least an hour long. So, oh yeah, just wait. There's more to it. But it's definitely, I'm definitely happy with it. I got to keep drawing every single frickin' day. Got to keep drawing. All right, guys. Jason, Avery, thank you guys so much. We should do this again sometime. Next planned one will be Monday. Monday at 8 o'clock. I'll try to do that again. Unless there's ABC shows I need to know about then. There anything you watch at Monday night, 8 o'clock on Monday nights? Jason? Definitely not going to do this on Sundays because Walking Dead's back. Alright, guys. I know you'll reach out to me later. Take it easy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate everybody stopping in and checking it out. Oh, yeah, you're right. What time is that on, Jason? Is it a half-hour show? Is Star Wars Rebels a half-hour show, or is it a full hour? Because to be honest with you, I can wait till later, or I could start earlier. Or you're just going to have to record it and watch it later. Oh, it's 90 minutes. Okay. Well, then how about this? Monday, I will start the live stream early. Start it at 7:30 and we'll end it at 8:30. If you're willing to chime in then, I'm willing to do it. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. You all are great. Bye.